her Baroque earrings, and those are these gorgeous Baroque earrings that are coming up with a necklace at a value you have to see it to believe it. That is my birthday surprise. I can't wait to share it with you. That will be coming up right around the corner. But coming up now, we have a ring for you. This is new. This is fabulous. This is what we call an opportunity buy. This is a ring where another jeweler was placing an order for this ring and they were not able to fulfill the order, so we were able to take advantage of a huge price break that we were able to pass on to you. So we start there because this is an unbelievable value on this ring. It's so funny because I get to work with our buying team and our design team to curate this collection, but I have absolutely nothing to do with the prices, so I'm always forever amazed when I see what we are able to do with these prices. So let's show you what the choices are right now. This, my friends, right out of the gate, let's just start with my favorite pick, is tanzanite. And I'll hold still so we can get closer so you can see this. This is genuine tanzanite. Look at the size of that tanzanite. A huge, gorgeous solitaire, unbelievable value, brand new ring, $99.95. I love it. So that's choice number one. Choice number two, so tanzanite is that blue violet, violet blue stone, very rare one source stone. So this is also a one source. This is the kyanite out of Nepal. And although kyanite, bits of it are found in other parts of the world, this Nepali kyanite is that beautiful cashmere blue color. It's gorgeous. So that is the Nepali kyanite, and it is stunning in a beautiful blue. So that's choice number two. Kyanite, by the way, we only have a few more than 100 of those. And then last but not least, you hear me gushing over here about the rubies. Check out this ruby for $99.95. You could wear this in place of a wedding ring. You can wear it as a right-hand ring. You can just look at that ruby. Classy, classic, beautiful, chic, $99.95 is ridiculously good for that ring, girls. At under $100, it's on everything in the show is on 5 flex pay. So you're at $19.99 on flex pay. And we'll send that home to you if you have an HSN charge card. We'll offer an additional flex pay. We'll do 6 flex pays, getting this down to $16.66. But I think this is just too beautiful to pass up. And if you're thinking about ordering yours, I would say give us a buzz so we can get this on your finger. I think it's one that, honestly, this is not something you would ever expect to find. You know, it's fun when you come to HSN because we kind of get spoiled here. I mean, in the real world, you take $100 into a jewelry store and say, I'd like to look at all of your rubies, all of your tanzanite, all of your kyanite, and I only want to spend $100 today. Well, good luck with that. I mean, for starters, they're probably not going to have one single thing to show you. Probably not one thing to show you in that $100 range. That's what's exciting about shopping at HSN is you get to afford beautiful, fine jewelry. This is fine jewelry, precious metal, genuine gems. Look at how beautiful they are. Whether you go with that lush red ruby, the July birthstone, whether you go with the stunning tanzanite, which is the December birthstone, or kyanite, which is just a rare, exotic, beautiful, natural blue stone, whichever you would decide to go with, this is the way to do it at a sale price today. And again, it's new for $99.95. Exclusive to HSN, all of these values are ours exclusively. And this is a beautiful ring because in 100 years, this ring will never go out of fashion. This is classic. It's so chic and beautiful. The fact you're getting that large oval centerpiece about a 1 carat size in the center, and then you also have all the additional zircon. Zircon is kind of the perfect stone to use for an accent stone because it's the closest natural gemstone to a diamond. So it has many diamond-like characteristics. It's very hardy, it's very sparkly. It takes a facet beautifully. They can cut these little milli stones and create a true diamond look and diamond effect with it. That's the ruby, one more time, by the way. The tanzanite is one of my favorite gemstones. You've heard me talk about it over the years. Tanzanite is so rare. It is 1,000 times more rare than a diamond. There's no gemstone on the planet that even can kind of compare to tanzanite in terms of its unique story. When we talk about the fact that it's a one source, it was only discovered about 4 decades ago, and it's already, they're saying, we're the last generation. It's a 1 generation stone. This stone isn't gonna be around for 100 years. This stone is barely gonna be around for 50 years. So that's the critical component here. It's a chance for you to own something that's rare and beautiful and exotic and still affordable. because there will be a day when tanzanite prices, we're lucky because we have the best prices anywhere on tanzanite because we are partnered with tanzanite, with one of the site holders. So we have access to the actual source. We buy directly from the source, one of the mining site holders in Tanzania, Africa. But even they tell us that it's more and more difficult to get, it's more and more hard to come by. The prices have gone up exponentially over the years. We are just very fortunate that we work with people. These are relationships. We're celebrating our 42nd anniversary at HSN. So these are relationships that we've built over the past 4 decades. And I think that's special. I think there's something to be said about that. So we get first opportunity very often when there's an opportunity buy like this is that opportunity buy, we get excited. So guys, how many are left in each one, Rob, before we go here? You guys, these are getting very limited. If you want the ruby, we have just a few. We have maybe 200 or so, that's it in the ruby. If you love the tanzanite, that's my personal favorite. With everybody ordering, we probably only have 200 of the tanzanite. Kyanite is very limited. We weren't able to get as many of the kyanite. But if you would like to own this beautiful ring, I would jump in and say yes to it. It's special, it's beautiful, it's sparkly, it's genuine. These are all genuine. Center stone is coming in at approximately a carat. So these are not little itty bitty teeny weeny gemstones here. We're talking about substantial, beautiful quality, gorgeous, each of these in their own right. When you look at the kyanite, how clear that stone is, how lovely and rich and blue that stone is. The tanzanite, same thing. So whichever one you're ordering, thank you so very much. I'm thrilled that you are calling. By the way, I know that some of you might just be